We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.
What's going down, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's happening? My bad. I'm sorry. I'm late, girl. Y'all can blame Sakina and Reggie. Conveniently, y'all can blame them. Wow. They the late hoes that made us late. And cuss them out. Don't get mad with us. We was on time.
All the way under the bus.
All the way. I love them. How y'all doing, y'all? What's happening to everybody that's coming in here? Shout out to all of the T subs and the T squad. Listen, this is the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Y'all already know what we're here to do. We're here to roast the gag and all that good stuff. Ain't no rules around here. Ain't no regulations. The only thing I ask is that y'all be nice to all of the panel members. That's all I ask. Just be nice.
Because you know how your T squad is now. You know how the T squad is now. You know how they are.
Talk to us nice.
You know how T squad listen.
Just be nice to the panel members. And all of the candy stands, y'all are welcomed here. But if any of y'all get out of line, y'all snipe them bitches out of here. Other than me. Me is cool. But all the rest of them hoes, get rid of them.
Really? So that's how we starting to hang out?
Other than me.
My bad.
Energy. I let Reggie in. Oh, there she go. What's happening, y'all? I told everybody I was going to have you here. So as promised, here come Reggie, because I said I had to have him up here. Because I know he got some gags.
One thing about it, let me say this before we even start. One thing about it, I'm sick of these people giving Reggie all this props and stuff. How he become a favorite and shit. Like, bitch, please, child.
You know, they say no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Oh, Jesus, I cannot.
Right. You know, it's always a hater somewhere. You know, I have to say this every time I'm on a panel for some reason.
Bitch, shut up.
I can't wait to be home. You know, I'm coming home Saturday.
You didn't say that.
Family reunion. We love it.
He be acting funny sometimes because he be tired and he be busy. And I be like, no, bitch, you want to spend time with me.
I know that's right.
Come get in this car.
Now we need professionals.
Right.
Shout out to it being 105 people in here already.
Damn.
Shout out to all the go on ahead and like up the live. Everybody's YouTube handle is listed in the description box, so y'all can just click on the handle and it'll take y'all right to them. And y'all subscribe and watch and click and like and share and rate. All that good stuff.
Yes, all of that.
Yes. I'm the last person that needs a confessional. I don't think that's a good idea for me to have one.
I can agree with that.
Especially if you've been drinking.
Woo! All right, you guys. Well, I guess the first things that we're gonna get down to is the tweets of the week. I believe they're called. Now these are the ones that I picked out.
Tweet.
All right.
Don't be
so Shout out to Y'all. A couple of these is from Y'all. I ain't want his label to be in vain. So definitely shout out to
label.
a couple of these and so we about to go ahead and gag some of these.
Y'all see Terrence starting already. So if I come and I light his ass up, don't say nothing in the comments.
Y'all hear that? He gonna like me up on matching. Ciao. Girl, anyway, here go the first tweet of the week. It should be popping up in a second.
What happened?
Here you go.
Y'all ain't give him the intro music.
I did.
Yeah, y'all ain't give him the intro music.
I did.
It was the intro music.
I sent it to you.
Okay.
I can only get what they give me. I'm sorry.
Oh well.
It's okay.
We'll have to fix that.
Now that's somebody labor in vain. Josiah worked hard on that intro.
Well, I did send it to him.
Sorry,
I don't know why he didn't get it.
Y'all really be stirring the pot.
That's all her ass do is stir it.
Okay, well, you know what? She stir it, I sip it. So there we go. Let's keep going. Come on.
Yes.
So this is the first tweet that I found interesting, and that's Wendy didn't have any type of plan a month ago, and now her home line is about the lunch. The devil works hard, but Eddie works harder. Hashtag RHOP. Listen, I said that in my review.
But I just think that goes back to what we were saying earlier, that all of this they was playing it up for the camera for her to have a storyline. I don't believe for a minute that Wendy didn't have a plan, that Wendy didn't understand how the business works. Like you're too smart for that. So I just feel like a lot of that was over exaggerated to give her a storyline. But I never really believed that she was that clueless about getting something as simple as the business plan. Oh, I need to have a business plan, girl. Stop.
I agree with you. Really, because for you to be especially a professor, come on now, child. I know you have more common sense than that, than not to know ABC. You could even Google it or something. You put on YouTube, start out business 1, 2, 3.
Well, common sense ain't always common. So
well, now let's be honest. Most of the book smart people, they be the ones that really do be kind of dinky. But let me tell you something. When it comes down to those types of women, they stay making money. Yandy, Jessica Simpson, they smart some damn way.
Not Yandy, Jessica Simpson.
Come on,
that trash can, yeah, girl.
And remember, Jessica Simpson was faking it. Like she was faking all that shit, playing up the dumb blonde role.
Yeah,
Jessica Simpson.
She wasn't dumb for real.
No, she was not.
No, she's not. Jessica is very business savvy.
Yeah, they admitted that, years after the reality show was over, they played up that dumb blonde for the purposes of the show. Ain't nothing dumb about Jessica Simpson. She runs a multi-million-dollar company. She's good.
Oh my God! So that chicken of the sea moment was fake. Oh,
it was to do exactly what it did. It had us laughing at her, thinking, "Oh my goodness, she's so stupid." Yada yada. Jessica Simpson was laughing. Just like
Paris Hilton too. She's another one.
Just like Paris Hilton. Ain't nothing dumb about Paris Hilton.
Oh yeah. But I don't think that it is for Wendy either. First of all, she just wanted Eddie to put up that money, point blank, period. And she knew by playing stupid, boom, here it is.
But it's her money anyway. They married.
Well, yeah. But
is that true though? Because a lot of women say what is his is mine, and what's mine is mine. So is that really true?
I mean, I know that's not the case in all marriages. I understand that, but I just get the feeling that their marriage is more traditional, and I don't think she would have had to go through those lengths to get him to help her out. That's just me. But I don't think so either. I don't know them people. So
yeah, I feel like Eddie been through a lot with his family. He was not about to let her get up here and pull a Robin and fuck up the church's money. After all that shit his family was talking, I do not think he would have allowed that to happen.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm just trying to find some type of theory for Wendy not to appear to not to be as smart as she is, to have 4 degrees. Like, y'all, let me slip through one of the cracks somewhere, please.
Ciao. Well,
next week.
Come on,
that's what we doing. Next tweet, honey.
Champagne. Yeah.
Now y'all know I do not live for Sharice and that tad ass bang. I don't like her. But I felt like this tweet was very befitting and becoming, especially considering what we saw last night down on the damn episode.
Listen, Karen. Giselle's churn be getting her together better than anybody else on this show combined.
I know, right?
They really do.
Constantly, ritually.
Every time she bring them on the screen, they get her ass all the way together.
Something to say, but what they say is very valid.
Most definitely.
There were some people in my comments on my live today who said that Giselle groomed her girls to be cold like her, because they were saying that they noticed that they got the same coldness type of traits that Giselle has. Do y'all agree with that?
True. Yeah,
they
kind of do, especially them twins. Them twins, I feel like they the coldest. They real dry with their bluntness.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, they say you learn what you live. If that's who they've lived with and that's what they've seen their whole life. Like, the one thing I don't believe that Giselle having that wall up around her, I don't believe that that's an act. I think that's who she really is. But again, you know, taking all the bullshit out of the equation, we know that Giselle went through some serious. I mean, I don't know nothing else about Giselle's life, but I know that bullshit she went through with Jamal it was a lot, and it was very public, and it was very embarrassing. Yeah. And if nothing else, that would make somebody build up walls around them. Now, why she agreed, whether it was for a storyline or not, you could have paid. Listen, men come a dime a dozen here in DC. She could have paid a whole lot of men to pretend to be her man for a storyline. I don't know why she went back to him, but she went through a lot publicly with that man.
And now she pretending she got a man again.
She sure is.
She do got a man, ridiculous. She do got a man, ridiculous. I already debunked that earlier today. Y'all know that.
I'm sick of that ass.
Oh God.
All right, we're gonna get down to the next one that I saw. Y'all know I had to get these ones because I was cackling. This was the look. I swear, that scene in the hotel when he went up, that was the best part. But we'll get to that. But I felt like this was hilarious. Not Ashley having a pause to think about where her husband was.
Absolutely.
I did not even catch the pause, honey.
I caught it right off the rip because why would you have to think about that? Like, bitch, you should have said that shit with your chest even if you didn't know where the fuck he was.
She had to think about it because she wasn't sure if Mia knew something she didn't know. Because the last time somebody asked her where her husband was, he was down to the MGM
hotel.
He was down to the MGM. She was like, wait a minute, is this a trick question?
Maybe it just might be.
Okay.
He draws again with a black woman.
Okay.
Or man.
Exactly.
Okay. Took the words out of my mouth.
Okay, exactly, Helena. She got on that phone as soon as them cameras quit rolling. She said, hold on.
Okay. That's a hot ass mess, child.
Well, this is the last one right here. And this poses actually a real good question that I'm sure some people might kind of be divided on, but y'all know where I stand when it comes to this shit.
You know what?
Starting to think,
because we already know that Michael is a pervert, so that might be bad.
But that's not
starting to think that maybe Juan doesn't want to film with RHOE because Michael literally harasses him and has an obsession with him. Now, I do think it's an obsession a little bit, but
it's not a whole lot because Juan didn't have shit to do with that conversation. That shit, sir. I can't even believe you said that.
Listen, Juan loves the attention. I don't care what nobody says. Juan loves the attention that another man is giving him. And that shit is just weird to me.
Now, some men do be like that, though. Some men who claim that they're straight, they do get off on attention from other men. They do.
And I mean, let's just be honest. It wouldn't be far-fetched because look at his baby mama. She's very masculine.
All right, period.
I think Juan is being polite because he don't want to cuss Michael ass out on camera. I think he's just being polite.
He don't want to cuss Michael ass out on camera about
with the amount of shit that came out of Juan's, that came out of Michael's mouth about Juan. any other straight. Come on, really, be now. You know your man would not have been comfortable to be around Michael. Not unlike
going on. Yes,
Juan do not mind being around Michael. Juan loved being around Michael, just like he loved being around him when they was down to the Eastern Shore. All right, that's why Ashley had to think about it. All right, quiet as it's kept, her and Robin had the same damn look. Yeah, y'all know where y'all man at.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
And first of all,
I tried.
You know, that's just damn. Oops, that's pathetic. That's just damn pathetic. That you such a humbug that you just going to lay anywhere to make ends meet around this motherfucker. You're laying with Robin. You're laying with Michael. Get it together, Juan. Because first of all, let's just be honest. Juan is not an unattractive man.
He sure is not.
And so, if that is,
I don't see it for him like that, child.
Michael.
Maybe
If this is what you're gonna do, Michael, like, come on, do better.
Okay.
I mean, I already shaved off points for your baby mama. Now this, you starting to really disgust me with your habits. But keep going.
No, look, Reggie, you know what? Saying that, I was just telling my cousin, I said, you know what I noticed and I can't stand? And sorry if I offend anybody in the comments, but not really. When it be some of the most attractive black gay men who be with the ugliest white men, and I be like, bitch, what is you doing?
Agree.
I totally agree. Yes,
I totally agree.
Football players and basketball players.
Yes, I totally agree.
And wait a minute.
Ugliest.
Don't forget about the successful black gays that have regular careers like lawyers and doctors and engineers and shit. They go get them a white man too.
And they be ugly as fuck on top of that, like, oh, and I
raggedy,
like, ugly, but they be like bottom of the barrel. Like, where did you get this person from? Do you see you? Oh, that is so mean. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, but I gotta speak my truth.
You gotta be honest. That's what the fuck this is
my
about.
Nerves. What is you doing here? Okay.
Poor Juan.
Well, I guess we could go on ahead and get down to this review, child. Why not? So I guess we could go on ahead and start with where they started from, and that was with everybody coming back to the house and everybody getting ready for the crab boil, and then Karen and Ray come cha-cha sliding in the damn kitchen and all of that. So what was y'all thoughts about that scene?
Wait, what? You said me?
Yeah, anybody, y'all can start.
Oh, I thought you said my name.
Well, listen, for me, the best part of that whole scene was seeing them cha-cha sliding, Harlem shaking, and stanky legging and crab walking into the kitchen. That was my thing, especially seeing Ray, because Ray could get down. See, y'all be thinking Ray too old to do something, but baby, when Ray started spinning and twirling around and jugging, I said, "Come through, Ray."
Not too much though. You better chill before you break the hip.
Ooh. It was giving great uncle and great auntie. We love
Terrence is lying. Terrence is the one that be in his reviews talking about how Ray gonna throw his hip out and everything else. Don't be deceived.
Well, I did say. Well, I did say in my review he don't need to go too hard because I don't want to diss the slip. I did say that, but I was down to see him doing his little cha-cha slide. And he cleaned up real good. I was down for it.
Ray looked like he could cook the fuck out of some grits.
Well,
I'm sugar in my grits. Fight me if you want. Team sugar in my grits.
Well, I was gonna say, I just think it was like that's what a happily married couple looks like. Like for real.
I agree.
They look like they was just having a good time, and I feel like that's how they used to dress back in the day, down to the cabarets. I know y'all don't know nothing about the cabarets because y'all but back in the day, down to the cabarets, and you would wear your little matching outfit with your man. Listen,
what the fuck is funny?
Scotty is over there weak, girl.
What is he laughing about?
I don't even know.
What did I say? It looked like he could cook the hell out of some grits. He do.
Shout out to the 114 people that are in the chat. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being up in here. Y'all make sure to like up this live while you edit. And subscribe to everybody that's on screen. Their handles are down in the description box. So go on ahead and hit them up and give them a like and a click and a view.
Scotty,
what are you laughing at?
I'm through.
I'm just glad you laughing, Bessie. Go ahead and laugh your ass off.
Come
on
now. So Ashley asking the question to Eddie about his family. Myself personally, I wasn't mad at it. I was glad that she asked the question because I actually forgot about that. And it is good to know that they are at least taking baby steps to at least try to have some type of relationship, because I wasn't here for them last year. Talk about some, they ain't seen the grandkids, ain't seen the grandkids, all the rest of that shit. I won't here for it.
Now that I think about it, and y'all go hate me for saying this, I wish Wendy would have shut that conversation down for this reason. Because this is the same woman that brought you some news at the first getaway, if I'm not mistaken, and things went left. So even though it was a legit question and we got some good news out of it, with a person like Ashley, you don't know how she gonna weaponize that later. So I would have been like, we good, and it would next conversation.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, because Wendy or Eddie could have easily came back and said, so did your father eventually open up the door for you when you came to his house?
Now that's taking it way too far. That's taking it way too far. Now that ain't nice, Bestie. That ain't nice.
She ain't nice.
Nice. Then why you say that? Now that ain't nice. We all know how she felt with that man slammed that door in her face. All right.
Okay, Terrence, we can pull up some of your old videos no less than a month ago and point out instances of things that were not so nice. Why are you trying to sit here and play for your peoples in the chat?
Because that ain't nice. All right, that ain't nice. It's true, but that ain't. But that's true. Don't mean that it's nice. All right, that is true, but that ain't nice.
Reggie having technical difficulties.
I don't see
and
what
I got the people agreeing with you, child.
I don't see what I said that was so wrong. Like, I don't understand what's so wrong about that question. I mean, it is a valid question. Did he open the door this time or did he not?
No, that ain't. That's so me. Yeah, that's so petty.
Knock knock. Knock knock.
Not knock knock.
Did you say knock knock though?
Didn't Monica make a whole song about that? Knock knock knock. Stop knocking.
Hey.
Don't come knocking at my door.
Okay,
that is so.
That's not right. That's not right.
You know what? But Auntie Whitney said it best. It's not right, but it's okay.
Somebody said, "Hey, Mom, it's Kenya. Ty, you want to fight? Because my sister ain't got
nothing." See what I'm saying? See, that's really not nice. That's really not.
That don't got nothing to do. Don't start up with my girl.
Oh my gosh. She did not ask
exactly. Bitch, fine.
That's what her mama and daddy said to him. Quiet as his cat, that bitch. They got. Now y'all done got me started.
I'm just saying, that's just like Karen asking Giselle, is Jamal coming? They could have easily asked Ashley, is your dad coming? They could have easily asked her.
Robin there too.
That was an easy read. Yeah.
No, people Ashley mean.
But that was wrong.
You admitted it. Thank you. So before she retract, how do y'all feel about this small altercation between G and Ashley, and then when Mia cleared her ass about her needing to take some black dick and where her husband was? How did y'all feel about the girl? I was down for it. I ain't gonna lie, Mia, you got her with those.
Because
rolling.
Because Ashley had the nerve. First of all, I get it. G is annoying. He's cringy. I understand. But did you have to ask him? Was he on Alzheimer's and stuff like that? Did you have to ask him all that? Like you ain't got no old ass husband of your own.
Exactly.
One of the most with his nasty looking ass.
I don't go for Ashley. I really don't. But I'm still that guy that says when you on with somebody, it don't fucking matter. In my opinion, you say whatever the fuck you want. So if she, even though she didn't feel threatened, she just needed a moment. But if she felt threatened, I don't feel she took it too far.
Listen, y'all know I don't go for Ashley either, but in that instance, I don't think Ashley was wrong either. Because first of all, they were bringing up the point about how you were bothering Ashley on the bus. And all he had to say was, girl, I was just playing with you. I didn't realize you were going to get irritated. And everybody could have moved the fuck on. But G wanted to sit there and act like he didn't know what she was talking about. What are you talking about? What bus?
If she was gonna say something,
the same goddamn question, nigga, was you there?
If she was gonna say, all I'm saying is, if she was gonna say something, she didn't have to say shit about no Alzheimer's, because the same thing can apply to her damn. Because the same thing can apply to her fucking husband. That's why.
Oh my God.
But again,
that's why. That's
Dear
why.
God Almighty.
She can't call no. She cannot ask nobody about no Alzheimer's when she got an old ass husband. Her
but
fucking
this is
self.
what I'm saying. That would have been. But what I'm saying is, I don't think one has anything to do with the other. She wasn't asking him, "Do you have Alzheimer's?" as like you old as hell. She was like, "You sitting here acting like you don't remember nothing. You being forgetful."
The only reason why she said something about some Alzheimer's is because the man old. If he wasn't old, she never would have said that. Stop.
I would really be.
I would have said the same thing if you're 20 years old. We literally just had this whole situation 2 hours ago.
I agree.
And you acting like you don't remember nothing.
I agree.
I'm honest.
That's very convenient. That's very convenient to say it to an old ass man. That's very convenient.
But me having an
But okay.
To marry that old ass man.
And then nobody tell Ashley to marry an old ass pervert either, but she still married him. So bye bye. Not trying to hear nothing what y'all saying. Bye.
I
Listen,
hate when
you know
he
what?
gets like this.
Because she acting like her pussy don't stink. Like that's how she acting. She acting like her pussy don't stink. But it's all right. I'm gonna let you have it.
It doesn't.
The spirit has jumped out of Terrence into Scotty. You are over here cutting up
on my channel, girl. He wait to get on my shit to cut up. You wait till I get back around his.
I don't care nothing about it. I don't care nothing about it.
For those who watch Basketball Wives, did y'all catch that Mia pretty much did an OG when OG was talking to Core 45? She was like, "Where's your husband?"
Core 45.
Y'all,
Core 45.
I had heard that line before. And no, if it would see, Natty, I'm not gonna address it. I'm gonna just let it go. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Well, let me say this.
Address what?
First of all, Mia, she a damn fool, because at the end of the day, bitch, you supposed to been, you know that these women is uncomfortable. He been bothering them the whole trip. You ain't never step in and said shit the whole motherfucking time y'all was on this goddamn trip. You laughed with him and basically played along with the shit like you a madam or some shit, bitch. You never a madam, bitch. Always a hoe. So let's get that established. Like, correct yourself and correct your motherfucking husband first and foremost. And then you won't have to argue with a bitch about what she said about your husband, because your husband is not motherfucking bothering bitches, bitch.
Oh my God.
Well, I did say that in my review. I did. I said, Mia, just because you allow your husband to disrespect you and talk to you any old damn kind of way, don't necessarily mean that people is gonna put up with his shenanigans either. I did say that. So
Well,
I mean, I get you picking up. He was fucking with her ass first, though.
He was, but still in all, like, whatever. They do the same motherfucking shit. Ashley do the same motherfucking shit. She defends Michael at all damn costs, but Mia defending her damn husband is a goddamn issue.
I never said.
Bye. Did I say you? Did I say you? I said nothing about Really B. Didn't say nothing about you. I'm just speaking in general, okay?
What did you eat for lunch?
Can I take whatever you have, please?
I'm here to show the fuck out tonight.
Josiah, what you got?
I'm here to show the fuck out tonight.
Oh, no. I was just saying, can I just take whatever you have because he's on one tonight.
Scotty is on one tonight.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying though. I'm not, I don't have a problem with Mia defending her husband. The only problem I have with Mia is that she don't know that the shit is Alzheimer's and not Alzheimer's. Because that's
because
they did have to correct her. Well, please stop pronouncing it Alzheimer's because that's not correct. That's like people who say specific instead of specific. There is an S there for a reason. Please
no, because I be trying to get it right though. That's the thing.
Child, that's the teacher in her speaking, child. She gotta correct somebody, child. Okay. That's the educator in her.
Well, I'm gonna continue to call it what I do. That's just like we're not calling diabetes. I call it the sugars. I don't call hypertension. I call it the salt.
That's a nickname.
That's right. Okay. That's not the same thing. Because I think people who say Alzheimer's really think it's Alzheimer's, not Alzheimer's.
Yeah, it do got a Z.
I can't believe people still think like that.
People do.
Well, listen.
Huh?
I mean, it's Mia, y'all. She was picked up from the strip club.
But I do feel like that her husband was cutting up and doing absolutely
the whole fucking
too much.
Yeah,
man. If I was up in that group chat, I mean that little group trip, I would have cussed his ass so much. Leave me alone.
First of all, my husband would have been beat his motherfucking ass. Like, that's number one.
I just feel like he did. I wasn't mad at him, but like her throwing out the Alzheimer's that wasn't like shade to me because it is kind of like, okay, did you forget you was there? I think Mia was being
2 hours ago. So it wasn't 2 days ago. It wasn't 2 weeks ago. It was literally 2 hours ago.
I can be in the minority.
That's really all there was. He was just like, really, he was just trying to play the shit out. He saw they were trying to have a moment. And again, I don't understand why this time, granted, yes, this did happen in front of everybody. So yeah, let the apology be in front of everybody, even though it wasn't an apology. But why couldn't you pull him to the side? Why is it that Giselle always needs for somebody to apologize to somebody? Well, why is that such a thing? What does that have to do with you? Absolutely nothing. How about you and Robin go back to y'all three, twin size beds and shut the fuck up? Like, I'm getting tired of shit.
I just sit in the minority because I ain't fucking with nothing of what y'all saying right now. She was being fucking shady when she said that, and y'all know she was.
I never said she wasn't being shady. I just didn't think it was a problem with her saying that she was being shady.
But that's the point. That's what I'm saying. So
it was warranted and it was justified.
It can be warranted and justified all damn day. Her husband old as fuck too, so the same thing can go to him when he don't remember that he touched on another man's ass. So y'all can miss me with that.
All right, well.
And much like we know how G is alive, we know how Michael is alive. So I mean, you're right. They're both around ass niggas.
I said what I said.
To the viewers, it's clear Scotty is trying to be Nene today, and he is obvious that's what he's trying to do.
Hey, y'all, Real's trying to get some attention today, and he's not getting it. Continue.
I don't need it from you, sir.
But you're trying to get it from me. You've been trying to get it from me for the last hour, and you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it
with your cousin, and you're not doing.
You're not going to get it. I don't need to be my cousin. I don't need to be my cousin. What does he have to do with it? I said what I said, and I'm not changing on it.
You don't have to. You can stay right.
So, do you want to move on? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to do that? Okay, but you're gonna keep going by yourself. You've been trying to get a reaction out of me all day, and it's not gonna happen.
Have I?
Terrence, continue.
I've only addressed you once.
I'm disengaging. I'm disengaging.
I'm sure you are.
I'm disengaging. I'm disengaging.
I guess
I'm disengaging.
So is you either stay in your lane.
Disengaging. Disengaging.
Oh, and you're getting loud. So that
because I don't want to hear this. I'm done talking about it.
You can be done, but
anyway,
and you can go alone by yourself. Thank you.
So Wendy, Miss Dr. Wendy Asafo gave herself 10s across the board for her hostess skills. Do y'all get little Miss Wendy a 10?
For what?
For her hostess skills. For what?
I know.
Nah.
Listen, when she said she had to put up with 2 petulant children, I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. And for that alone, I give you your 10s.
I was here for that. Listen, but can we talk about this sorry ass crab roll that was not first of all, that wasn't a crab boil. You got some crabs. And don't nobody eat crabs like that. You pull out some newspaper, you get you a good old beer, and you sit there with your Old Bay and you eat your damn crabs. All that with the damn silverware and shit. That ain't how we eat crabs in Maryland. Like that's.
But look at how they came dressed. They won't go eat like that, dressed like that.
Well, let me say this. It's still a way that she could have did it to where it could have been decorated, classy and fancy, and still have the same setup as a traditional crab boil.
Right. Well, first of all, that wasn't a crab boil. That's number one. That was not a crab boil.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, if she was going to do it,
she absolutely could have. Because I've been to some really nice crab. First of all, we call them crab feasts, where you go, you get a bunch of damn crabs, and you might have some corn on the cob, you might have some salad, and you just sit there and eat your damn crabs. Listen, I done been to some nice ones. That right there was I don't know what that was. I don't know.
I mean, it was pretty, but it wasn't
practical.
What it was.
That's what he said. I ain't about to sit out here and try to be cute eating my crabs. I'm about to go ahead and throw down. You leave them cameras out here.
Right.
Terrence, can you tell these people that we're not being serious? Good Lord.
Y'all, they are not. Y'all, this is y'all first time seeing them either.
Lord.
Like, y'all stop getting around here doing that. Y'all know the damn well that they are not serious.
They swear we serious, child. Like we don't do this every other week. Like, stop.
I missed it, but I heard y'all screaming in the kitchen.
Oh my God. You make me want to put something on George Foreman.
All my DMV people in the chat. Thank you. I see them in the chat. That is not what we do here. I don't know where they got that from. They was trying to do TV. I told you we just roll out some newspaper. We go and get a 6-pack of beer with some Old Bay. And if you like butter, go and get you some butter. Some people make a little mix with they put all kinds of stuff in a little mix. And we sit there, we eat crabs, we play the damn radio, and we eat crabs till we tired of eating the damn crabs. That's all.
And the newspaper was the
See,
they
I'm
didn't have the
hungry.
newspaper. It was just fancy.
You put that newspaper down, so when you're done, all you gotta do is roll that newspaper, put it in the trash bag, and keep it moving.
They did that. It was just
look at Autumn. Roll that newspaper up, get you a beer and paper towels. There you go. You better say it again.
Right. And what y'all boil y'all crabs with? Do y'all do it with Colt 45 or do y'all do it with Miller's?
That's all what you want. Depending on what you want. I like Miller Genuine Draft when I eat my crabs. That's what I like to drink. Now it's all up to what you want. That's all of what you want. But I like me some Miller Genuine Draft. Listen, I do it on my channel all the time. I be eating crabs all the time on my channel. We be getting it in. Oh.
Now Reggie, no, he could have put that on mute.
Oh, y'all heard that?
Right, yeah. You use the cheap beer to cook the crabs in. To steam the crabs, you buy the cheap beer. But to drink, you like to drink Miller Genuine Draft. No, you use the cheap beer to cook it. That's it.
I am vegan every day.
I want some crab legs now. Damn.
Can we get back to the show?
Oh, let me tell you something. I have to have me some crab legs. I will go to the seafood shop and spend $80 on that shit. I don't care.
Well, see, I eat crab. I eat the whole thing. I do the whole thing.
$80. They better crack and peel their damn self for $80 damn.
Well, you add everything to it. Like you add the corn and the potatoes and stuff, so they kind of like charge you like per pound or per half pound, like for everything.
I go down. Well, I got my little crab place I go to, and I get me a couple of dozen. I eat the crabs.
What the hell is crabs?
The whole crab, not just the crab legs, the whole crab.
Yeah, see, I would have been lost as hell. I was like, that's not the whole crab. I was expecting crab legs.
Right, crab boil. That's what I thought they were doing with the crab boil.
Is this a mukbang?
But when I hear the word crab boil, I'm thinking about all damn crabs, king crabs,
snow crab, John.
Well, we know he don't like fish. Anyway, go on.
Ooh. Now when I come for your ass, then you better not say nothing else. Or when I come for your motherfucking ass, just know. Just know now. I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say, girl. But I come for that ass.
We can move on. We can move on.
Oh, now she want to move on. Mm-hmm.
Before we move on, shout out to it being 281 people up in this group.
Shit.
Oh, wow.
Yes, y'all like up this live, girl. So we're going to move on to the packages, the invitation that Karen sent. Now, let me say this. Because I thought that those butterflies was dead, and I'm from Virginia, and we believe in the monarch butterfly. That hurt my heart to see them dead-ass butterflies in that box. But Karen cleared it up. Karen said that those butterflies was the temperature. They were sitting in a low temperature and they would sleep. They wasn't dead in the box because apparently everybody was like, why would y'all do that to kill them butterflies? She said they was not dead. They would sleep. All right. So no butterflies was harmed.
That was very reminiscent of down to the RuPaul Drag Race for me.
What?
Y'all, no, I guess nobody look at RuPaul but me. Okay.
Because baby, I don't watch it.
What they doing?
He had put it was the finale for RuPaul Drag Race, and she was competing, and her costume had butterfly, like she had like pockets, like little things, and like during her performance, she was letting them out, but they was dead.
Yeah, Karen's wasn't dead. Karen's wasn't dead. Karen, swear to God, the temperature was on the butterflies low and they would sleep. They were not dead in the box, okay? So no monarchs was harmed during the filming of that. All right. I just wanted to say that.
She just didn't want Peter on her ass.
The Bron Don know she was wrong for them dead ass moths.
Period.
Oh my God.
Listen,
I love Karen, but I think that was a fail.
What killed me was seeing one overgrown ass trying to run in the house over them damn butterflies. And Cain and Abel locking their ass out. I said, good, keep his ass locked out. His overgrown ass running away from them damn butterflies. They dead as a bitch. I know you lying, Juan. You supposed to be protecting us.
Okay. Well, he's spoiled now that he has, Michael and everything, so
oh my God.
Yeah, it was a great sentiment, and even if they were asleep, it still didn't have the effect that she wanted, because she wanted them to fly out when they open it up. So yeah, but I think it was a great sentiment.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was true. Child, not robbing more of a man than one. I'm about to move on.
Oh boy.
But the question is, did they lie?
Hell no, they ain't lie.
Oh, okay.
Because he ran off like a little bitch. And I was like, Juan, pull your nuts up, child, because Robin did. Anyway, so
you know what?
So me and G is at home, right? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna start this off with this scene. I didn't like what Mia did to her mom in that moment.
Nope.
Because my whole thing is y'all set a distinct time for her to watch those kids, and that was agreed upon. And then y'all know this is her first time. The kids aren't really used to her like that. Y'all got her set from when she's there. Then y'all spring something on her. She reacts, and now y'all up here painting her out like to be some type of bad guy. That shit really pissed me off. I ain't like that.
But she's been painting her mother to be the bad guy from the very beginning, though. Like, that's her whole storyline, how her mother is the bad guy. Her mother is a deadbeat mom, how her mother was on this, and how her mother went to jail, just exposing her mother's shortcomings as if, I mean...
Which is what I said last week with the whole, Candace saying your mama, okay, fine, whatever. But I'm like, you talking about how if my mama relapses, da-da-da-da-da. Girl, if your mama relapses, it's going to be because of you. Because You brought your mama on this show. You exposed your mama. You exploited her. You told everybody your mama's business.
I agree.
And I think I'm with you, Terrence. I think that whole situation was some bullshit. You first of all, you made a big deal about the fact that it was the first time your mother was watching the children. So I think 3 days was enough for both of them, for your kids and for your mama. Second of all, it doesn't sound like it was pre-planned because she was like, G decided that we were going to celebrate. So it doesn't sound like that she agreed to a 5-day situation from the beginning. And then when she called y'all, my thing is this: if this woman is blowing up your phone and you answer the phone and she you something that you say, well, it was something as simple as what the kids want to eat. That is like letting you know shit ain't good here. And for y'all to get irritated with her, them your kids.
Exactly.
We agreed to 3 days and that's it. That wasn't fair for y'all to try to pile on just because it was getting good to you and y'all was enjoying a little bit of y'all vacation and didn't want it to end. Because that's all that was. Y'all, like G said, that's the first day he done been out the house in a year and a half. We know he a stay-at-home daddy. He was enjoying himself. That wasn't fair. And I don't think it was fair for them to put that on her and then get mad because of her reaction. I don't think that was fair.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that.
Mia don't give a fuck about her mama. Let's just be honest. She don't give a fuck about her mama. She only brought her mama on TV to embarrass the fuck out of her and to pay her back for the shit that she did in her past. That's really what she did. Oh, vindictive ass bitch. That's what it is.
I kind of agree.
Do you really think
because
that's how it comes across.
It does, because even with G was like, well, because of that, now I no longer feel comfortable with her. And that was my thing with G. I said, G, if you planned this to go, why didn't you call her mama and get that situated with her mama first? You could have found somebody to watch the kids if the mama couldn't have did it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like you don't have the right to be upset with the way that she took it. And now you gonna put yourself in. Do whatever you want, Mia, because I just don't see this faring well between you and your mama.
I don't see it faring well either, because like I said, like it's like because the reason why I feel like she's doing it to embarrass her mother is that every time we get on TV, that's all she talk about is her mother. She don't talk about nothing else. She's talking about her mother and what she did and what she didn't do and how she likes her sister better than her. Maybe it's the reason why she fucked with the sister and not you. It got to be a reason.
Exactly. And let's be honest. Let's go back to the beginning. You really guilted, or if that's the word I'm looking for, guilted your mom into watching them kids in the first place by making such a big deal about the fact, well, you never do anything for my kids. You do everything for my sister and this, and this. So you already put a guilt trip on her to begin with. She probably ain't even watch them kids for no 3 damn days to begin with.
Right.
Mia full of shit. Can't nobody tell me different. Her ass full of shit. She's full of it. Just like what she's full of in her ass, face, whatever she got stuck in her. Like whatever. Like she just full of it.
With
like,
that parent chaperone ass dress that she wore to the reunion, because I ain't letting it go.
I feel like the mama, you know what I'm
saying?
And like, they did do a lot. And like y'all said, I mean, hell, y'all could have just had somebody else to watch them damn kids.
I mean, my thing about it is you always talk about how much you a boss and how much money you got. You could have paid somebody to watch them fucking kids. Let's just be honest. Because
you probably gave her mom some money, but it still doesn't change the fact that if we agreed to 3 days and you add on 2, it don't matter if you paying me for more. Listen. Don't leave me with your kids. Listen, if you leave me with your kids for 2 extra days that I didn't sign up for, I'm calling you, telling you to come fix these motherfuckers some oodles and noodles too, okay?
Right.
Oodles and noodles.
Come get your kids.
She get like Mia full of shit. I've been saying it from the very beginning. Like she's guilting her mom. Like that's really what this is. She's laying it on thick. It's like, well, you wasn't here for me in the past, so you could be here for me now and be here for your grandkids. You could be there for your grandkids, but even though you wasn't there for me, you wasn't that much of a mother to me. Maybe you could just be a better grandparent than you was a parent. Laying it on thick. That's how I feel.
I think that is 80% of that, and I also think there's a 20% that she do possibly. There's somewhere in there, in that heart, under that plastic, that she wants to reinvent her relationship with her mother. You know what I'm saying? I think there is a small little part with that. I mean, because granted, you only have one mama, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I can never tell anybody how their trauma is with their parents, but the fact that you are bringing her on camera, of course, to embarrass her, but I still think there's just a small little part that she wants to at least have some type of reconciliation. Because you never know, you know, she might lose her mom the next day, Lord forbids.
Well, this ain't the way to go about it.
It's not.
I hear you, but this ain't the way to go about
it. I
like,
did address that on the reunion.
Yeah, I did too. I wonder if they will. I wonder will her mama come to the reunion. That'll be interesting.
Nah, I don't think so.
The mama can say how she really feel about being the fuck up there like that.
I just want to say, are we still mad at Candace for the Yo Mama Joe, seeing as to how Mia just saying everything that she said?
I was never mad at her about the Your Mama jokes. I didn't see nothing wrong. Okay. Listen, I can give Candace a lot, but that one, I won't mad at that. I won't mad at the Your Mama.
I wasn't mad at it.
I'm still mad at it, and I ain't giving that bitch not goddamn wrong for what she said about that woman, as if her mama is any damn better. Because let's be clear, your mama and her dry ass wigs are not a damn prize. All right.
You know what? You might be right, but her mother was there.
Was she? Because look at the terrible, pathetic mess that Candace is today. Thinking she could say whatever the fly fuck she wanted to say to people and think it's okay. Look at how she treating her damn husband.
We was doing good. We was on here for 51 minutes before he had a whole Candace meltdown. We did good.
I mean, is she? I'm just saying. They say she a therapist. Therapy to who? She needed more than anybody. The therapist needed a therapist. You need to go to that one.
Yeah, baby.
But I mean, but you saying, was she there and Candace doing blah, blah, blah? Well, we know Mia mama went there because her ass was at the Players Club on the pole dancing for Money Mike. So, I mean, it could go either way, Terrence, but we know you don't like
exactly. Candace ain't even do nothing.
I'm trying to see Josiah, dog. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Oh, my gosh. Because we on my channel. That's how we got to Candace. Y'all know I'm a big place for anything.
To take the attention off Candace.
I know that's right.
We're gonna move on before y'all say I'm bullying that pie face bitch. We gonna
Who is y'all? I don't say that. Who is y'all? The people
bullying her.
All right. I ain't mean to call her. You need to call her clean.
All right, what happened next, child? Lord, what happened?
So we gonna move to Tacky. And her daughter's going down to the plant shop to go and find plants for that driveway, going up to that chateau shack that she called the damn house.
Did y'all hear them children say, yes, it was a shack when we moved in?
I hollered. I said, well, they don't need no help reading because they read their mama down. Every scene that they in with their mama, they read her down.
Right. She said, don't y'all like all the improvements? They were like, yeah, because it was a shack when we moved in.
I don't understand why she doesn't get a new fireplace mantle. That shit is ugly as fuck. And then she got the nerve to pair rock with hot pink. Like
that's what the girl said. The girl, what did the daughter say something about that? They was like, it's not matching white, or it's not matching the disguise. I said, what in the world? And then they got to talk. Giselle, Sweet Pea, listen. Anything. You cannot talk to your daughters about relationships, marriages, men, or anything. Because when them girls looked at her in her face and said, well, I can't come to you or my daddy for relationship advice. I said, ooh.
When they said the 50 years, I'm a 50 freak. It was the 50 years of struggle for me.
Yeah,
I hollered again. I was to the band dead.
But here's my thing. I want to know where her kids get their reading skills from because their mama can't read. Their mama can't read. So I want to know where they get it from.
Y'all know they get it from Jamal,
right? I was just about to say that. Jamal is a pastor. Pastors can read. Them church people can read.
Well, wait. Well, you do.
That's not the direction Reggie was going.
Y'all remember when Collection Plate said on his live, like, y'all may have the receipts, but I have the cash register?
Yeah, he did say that.
I was just like, really, dude? Really?
That goes back to what Reggie was insinuating.
Exactly. Y'all know what to say.
I know what you mean.
Because they be reading Giselle the fuck down, like,
and do.
But you know what? Regarding them kids, I wonder, like, okay, they know that their mom and dad is not a good role model. Like, I'm praying that there's like a cousin in the family or an auntie or uncle or something that they can provide a better role models for those kids. Because all jokes aside, I am very worried about them girls and how they're going to be when they date men or women.
Yep, because they seem okay. But then, like, when you get in a relationship, it's all about, like, learned behaviors, you know, what you have seen. Because they haven't even gotten the opportunity to see it from their grandparents because they ain't together either. And I don't know about Jamal's parents or whatever, but as far as Giselle's parents, I don't know if they remarried or what, but yeah, where's the romance in these girls?
Yeah, because
y'all
go ahead, Reggie. Go ahead.
Y'all tickling me acting like somebody need to call CPS on Giselle.
No, I mean, but I'm gonna say this though. Like I said in my review, I kind of felt where they were coming from. Those girls were coming from because it's sad to know they don't have that kind of example to be shown to them exactly what real love is. Because I even went back into my own childhood, growing up. And my mother was with my stepdad from when I was like 4, and she left him at 26. And I've never saw any kind of romance between the two. I've never seen a man appreciating his woman. I've never seen any of that. It was always turmoil and violence and shit like that. So I don't know.
I feel you.
I don't have a good picture of what it is to be in true love with somebody because I never seen that shown in my household. So you know, I'm just being honest.
All jokes aside, Giselle might need to put those girls into therapy as well. All jokes aside,
right? Because generational curses is real, you know.
And again, going back to the fact that all of this was done publicly, even if Giselle had never been on the Real Housewives.
Yeah,
what happened was very public. Jamal Bryant and his fool-la-la and shenanigans was very public here. So even if it wasn't put on a national stage, they were going to deal with it, especially in the circles that they're running in. Everybody would know who their daddy is and what happened with their daddy and that they mama. All of that is still very public here. It was all in the, it was all in the gossip. And so she probably, if they are not already, they really probably need some therapy.
And I'm gonna say this too, because I see a comment that says everybody's parents not gonna be married, and you got people who grew up with married parents that's getting into toxic relationship. We're not saying that everybody's parents are gonna be married. That's not really the point.
It's what the relationship.
It's what the relationship is. It's they ain't gotta be married to have a good relationship. It's all about what you see, and what they're saying is, judging by what they saw happen between their mother and their father, they don't have a clear understanding of what it is to have like a real, good relationship. Just like I just said, because Reggie was there with me going through this. When my mother was married to my stepfather, I'd never seen no romance. I ain't never seen that type of shit. Like, because they was always at each other's throats all the time. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Which probably has affected the way I look at relationships, which is probably why I've never really had the most successful relationships. And when I do get a good relationship, I run the fuck the other way because it'd be too good to be true. It could be why.
Go sit in somebody's
right. And as somebody who came from two-parent household, my parents been married for 55 years. Like, I still ain't married because I can't find me a good man either. So we know that there's no perfect formula. But again, if you see that there's some dysfunction and that they're dealing with, they're letting you know that you guys are showing them dysfunction.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be just your parents that's in that situation. It could be a cousin, it could be an aunt. Like, you can have a lot of people in your family that's in toxic ass relationships. Because like my mother would tell you right now, like when she was growing up and all her aunts were married, none of their husbands was about shit. None of them was about shit. They were all cheating on my aunts. They were all doing all types of shit. So she never seen it. So if she never seen it, you know, how the fuck she gonna know what it is? Right. So you know. But I said all that not to make this shit so heavy, but I just said that because I understood where they was coming from. Right. And I know exactly, I know that I have went to therapy before, but I do know that that's something that I got to work on because that is a piece of trauma in my life. I've never seen that. So I'm mature enough to own that that's a reason why I've never had the best relationships with you. So
we love that. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for that. So before we move on from that, Giselle says she got a man at home. Who the hell is it?
Robin.
Yeah, here I come. Here I come.
You talk about some here I come.
Because first of all, bitch.
Oh no.
If it ain't Robin, stop playing with your. Oops, I'm sorry, y'all almost made the door creak again.
Go ahead and close it. It's okay.
Cause see, I gotta go get my burger in a couple more minutes. However, like, girl, it ain't no damn body. Because if it was somebody, you would have been mentioning them, and you ain't meet no motherfucking body mid-season. You look like you was lying. The smile you had on your face wasn't even fucking authentic, bitch. And it just was a mess and phony, like you.
Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate. If I were Giselle Bryant, I don't give a damn if I got the best man in the world. Y'all ain't, after what I went through last year, y'all ain't never gonna I'm going to pull a Kenya Moore. We're going to be married before y'all find out about that man. After what she went through last year, where's Jamal? Is Jamal coming? Is he in your phone? I ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell.
Well,
you know what?
Hey, Jay Lee. Shout out to Jay Lee. I see you in the chat, girl.
Hey.
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey.
But I feel like Giselle could be telling the truth. Because, you know, I entertain guys. You know, I'm not looking to get in a serious relationship, but I am dating. So I was like, okay, Giselle, that could be the case. And I also thought about the whole Sherman situation. She broadcasted who Sherman was, and he wasn't around long enough. So maybe she's just trying to take a different approach on top of the Jamal stuff that Really B was saying. So I'm going to give her the Benny, okay? She just might, because we're not going to act as if Giselle is an ugly woman. I'm sure
she's not.
Get approached by men.
Oh yeah, she's not.
No, but she late as hell, and her personality is corny as a motherfucker.
Pretty much. Absolutely.
But there's also lame corny niggas out there that will entertain her.
I think if she just changed her attitude just slightly, just get up and meditate for 5 minutes, okay? Just have a different outlook, and I think that your personality will attract more people. But unfortunately, Giselle has such a dark aura around her. It will be hard to attract positive and like-minded people.
Come on.
And honestly, she don't seem like she confident. She don't carry herself like a confident woman. Like she happy with herself and she really in love with herself. The way she be trying to act. Them big frumpy ass clothes. I'm sorry.
Oh, not big frumpy.
No,
because they was frumpy. That outfit that she wore down to the garden. I said, why do you have a ruffled sleeve shirt on with shoulders cut out and all them damn slits in your pants? Like, you already got a lot going on with your shirt. Keep the jeans plain and simple. All them rips and shit. I'm just like, she just
who is child doing too much.
Know?
I was just, but no, honestly, what I was gonna say is, like, when a woman don't feel sexy and don't feel confident, it's evident. She not going to wear things that's going to show her figure. You get what I'm saying? Or make people even want to look more. Like, she going to dress for the occasion. But honestly, I'm starting to think that Giselle really be looking how she be looking because she don't feel good about herself.
You think she really don't feel good about herself?
I don't.
I think in a way, yeah, especially with her relationship things. You know, with the whole relationship topic, that has been like the number one thing that she's attacked about on this show. So not having that, it's been like that since pretty much the beginning of the franchise. Because, you know, she had the Jamal story, and then she got with Sheldon, and then she even entertained, remember, her close friend, and she's just been trying to find that something. I think she is guarded because of the shit that happened with Jamal, but what she was telling the therapist, like, you know, I got this wall up or whatever, and I want to date, but I don't want to have to check in with a man. I feel like that's a part of her wall too, like not just trying to protect herself in a way, because Jamal played her twice. But that's
I think it definitely plays on how you treat people, because the way how she treated these women on this show is
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So until you get that together, then you definitely need to go ahead and just work on, you know, finding them in, because you can't even treat your friends circle right. And
let's be clear,
and it's so, it comes off as so malicious when you be coming for people. You know,
and let's be clear, she knew before she married that man that he was a piece of shit that did not know how to treat you. She knew walking down the aisle that he was already creating a family with a whole nother woman. There was a whole nother woman that just got pregnant, and she found out about that right before she decided to walk down the aisle with him. So it's really hard for me to feel sorry for somebody like Giselle, because you knew what it was before you got with him. And I don't know why a lot of people feel like they're gonna wash their pussy or they dick with something that the next person ain't did that and they're gonna be treated any different. I didn't understand why she thought she was gonna be treated any differently from anybody else that he done did that to.
Well, let me say, I mean, and I can't speak for men, I can speak for women. Women always think that it's not gonna be them. I'm going to be the one that's going to change him. I'm going to be the one that he's going to want to love. He's not going to cheat on me. Like, we always think that we can fix. It's a problem, but I'm saying, like, that's not uncommon for women to feel like they can fix a man. And I'm not saying men don't do it, because I don't, you know.
Oh, men do it. They definitely do it. Men do it.
But I know women do it. And, you know, I mean, hell, I done been guilty of it my damn self. Not of the cheating part. But, you know, I done dated men that won't shit, and in retrospect you like, but I can fix him. No, you can't fix him. If he won't shit before, he ain't gonna be shit. You can't change him.
And it's just like how someone is in the chat right now talking about at least Giselle, like they was comparing Giselle to K Michelle, and they were basically saying no. Shout out to House of Aaron, who just super chatted please shout out to House of Aaron.
I love
Aaron. How you doing, Aaron? Appreciate you for the. My bad, Aaron. I would have asked you to come up here, but you go up for Portia, which means you might go up for Candace. But I might invite you up here next time. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Mwah.
But what I was saying was, they were trying to say, like, well, at least Giselle had a ring. I hate it when people say at least she had a ring. Who cares if she had a ring? When at the end of the day, the person that gave her the ring wasn't about shit. So we
Kim Zodiac saying a ring doesn't mean
a thing. It don't mean a thing. Like, come
on. Well, she couldn't even get through, you know, that part of the song. So I don't think we should credit. I'm just saying.
Listen, okay, like really. At the end of the day, I don't know. Like, but somebody else in the chat also said that she seemed more happier when she was with that dude Sherman. What y'all think about that?
She did. I will say that she did look like.
I do think she really likes Sherman.
I will definitely say that.
And
until Monique fucked it up.
Hate Monique, right? That's how they say she hate Monique.
I mean, no shade, Monique, but you did ruin that. Not that I was mad at it, because out of all that fuck shit she did to you, she deserved everything she got. But you was at fault for that, Monique. No shade, girl, but you was.
And at the same time, like Sherman, I want to know about him. Like, why the fuck you leave her? Like, what was it that was it the show? Was it something actually between him and Giselle that popped off? Like, what was the reason?
Monique brought one of his old flames on to expose his activities in the park.
Oh yeah,
and that's why he separated himself.
Yeah, he was ordering chicks and doing down at the park. He said, "Fuck this, fuck it up, Reggie."
I'm sorry, y'all. Listen. I'm hungry as The
Share
fuck?
with the class.
And once you got your little plate,
okay.
I had to go to the kitchen and cook a whole damn burger.
You hit me with a little. You just hit me with a little plate.
Not a little plate.
Well, the only reason why I hit you with that was, I mean, just honestly speaking, honey, I was jealous. I wanted it for myself.
Okay. Come on. Put some respect on my meal. Because y'all be sleeping on the vegans, but we really be eating down.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Trust me. I eat anything edible.
We gonna move on to Ashley and Dylan apparently going down to see Dr. Donna. Now listen,
please.
I just want to say one thing. I'm so sick and tired of her bringing that goddamn baby out. I don't understand what's the purpose of always fleshing out. I'm so sick of. I don't know why she keeps fleshing out them tatas full of breast milk, and she keeps insisting on bringing that child out here with her. As
you can read Ashley without bringing Dylan. Don't bring Dylan into this. Dylan, it ain't his fault. You talk about
Ashley. And then another thing that I'm getting sick and tired of is you constantly wanting to whip out them damn ingrown hair bumps you call titties out in front of people while people trying to eat, people trying to talk, people trying to do this, and you want to feed damn Dylan. And don't get me wrong, I'm all down. I'm all down for breastfeed. I get it. But girl, put you on a shawl, a scarf, a coat, or something. Like, I'm getting tired of it, Ashley.
That I agree.
And I'm getting sick and tired of you talking shit about Dylan. We not Dean Davis, not Dylan. Okay, Dylan is the hardest working Ashley, that's damn show.
But Ashley, that's the reason why Darby Enterprises stocks are going down, because you keep bringing out Dylan. Tommy need him, girl. They don't need you bringing him into every school like you working. Leave that damn baby along with the nanny. That's what she there for.
Oh my God.
Baby ain't gonna stop you from getting red. Stop bringing him around.
They not though, yeah.
Because I feel like that's the only reason why she doing that, to keep sympathy from people reading her. Girl, you still gonna get red down, baby and all.
Like, okay, girl, relax. Like, we get it. Your mom that breastfeeds, and I get all of that. Trust me, as a woman, even though I ain't got no damn kids, I understand the importance of feeding your child. But yes, girl, you are quick to whip the titties out. Like, yeah, where is your blanket? Because some people ain't comfortable with that. It is like, okay, bitch, oh, we on a titty basis. Like, okay, you I'm gonna sit here watching you unbutton your shirt and shit. Like, okay.
And the thing is, when it come down to that, I know that I'm a man, and so anybody that I am about to offend, because I'm definitely going to say it.
Go ahead, you can say whatever you want around here.
I'm not sorry.
He out for this shit. That's why I'm off the screen.
Just because it's a natural thing and it's a natural part of life, don't mean that everybody want to see it and everybody want to be a part of it. Taking a shit is a natural part of life. Taking a piss is a natural part of life. You want me to come to the playground while your kids is playing and taking shit?
Right. Right.
No, the fuck
right.
You don't.
It's the same thing. Right. Right. Like, what's the purpose of the damn nanny? Every scene we see, you pumping your filthy ass cow milk into the damn bottles, and I'm like, for what? Because we always see you with Dylan. I don't understand the purpose of that.
And I was so saying that too. Like, I know for women, you know, the milk develops. So when she's out on vacation and stuff, she still has to, if her breasts are engorged, meaning like they too full or whatever. But like, why do you be pumping all that damn breast milk? Oh, well, shit. I know on vacations and shit, she be pumping and dumping because she be drinking her beers and all of that. But girl, you don't have a bottle on standby for when y'all in public. You can just give him a bottle.
Right. Right. Right.
We
That's all I'm saying.
Hand him a bottle, girl. He can make
it. Okay, and shit, he looked like he old enough to carry a motherfucker too.
Oh,
right. Get you a Burberry scarf, a Burberry shroud, something Burberry. That's what us classy rich white women wear. We wear Burberry shit. Get you a nice little Burberry thing, and you can put it. And you got the same thing. Ain't nobody offended. Ain't nobody got to see them damn. We ain't got to see them titties, girl.
Got no damn money for no Burberry, nothing for that baby. Now stop it. You saw them family portraits. They couldn't afford no decent damn pictures. You know she can't afford that shit.
Oh, child, she said Michael used to own that hotel they was in. Did y'all catch that, T?
Indeed.
I caught that.
You heard, but did you catch the key phrase? Used to,
right?
Yeah.
How did he lose it? That was the question I was wondering in my head.
Exactly, bitch. Bye.
Well, what happened? Do tell. Anybody know?
No, I don't know.
He about half bitch for some hush money.
I said that in my review when she pulled that damn boob out in front of Karen in the middle of that damn restaurant. I said, "See, listen." I said the same.
She have no shame in her game.
Yeah, it's just weird. You and Michael are just way too comfortable in front of people. He grabbing men by their pussy. You sitting there pulling out your damn titties in front of people. Y'all way too comfortable as a couple. I ain't feeling it.
Yeah, like please have some type of discretion, okay? Because
Lord Jesus.
But don't worry about it, Ashley. We gonna get back down to you and Michael because him and Devil Dick got some explaining to do. That's coming up right after this. Coming
up right after
this. Michael and his man Devil Dick. Oh baby, we really gonna gag on Devil because that shit took me out. So before we get to that, Wendy and Susan. First of all, I actually liked to see Wendy with her mama. And I thought they was really cute in their pictures. I loved what they had on. But it's obvious that mama is still not thinking like she did anything wrong with Wendy. And I mean, I guess I get it because as a parent, I mean, I get that. But when she did all of that to make you happy and she's not fulfilled, I mean, I ain't trying to say it's your fault, but
that's how the African culture is, especially like Nigerian parents. Like I said, I dated a few Nigerian. They are very headstrong in what they believe in, and you really cannot just tell them anything else. Like it's really toxic.
No, for real, because I really, baby, when I tell you, me and my mama would have had so many arguments. Because I am not that girl. I know I am an African American and not an African, a Nigerian or anything like that, or at least that I know of. But yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not living my life for you. And then when I try to express how I feel about shit, you're not going to downplay how I feel.
Mm-hmm. And you know what?
Fucking lie in my face.
When it all boiled down to it, when it come down to parents, I appreciate everything that you did for me, and I love you for it. But I don't owe you shit for having me.
Okay, I ain't asked to be here.
And I wasn't I didn't fuck to get here either.
Oh, hello.
So
hello.
That's your responsibility.
I mean, I let me say this. I agree with what y'all are saying, but in my review, I sort of took devil's advocate point of view on it because I think that a lot of times we get caught in the minutia. First of all, this is about the third or fourth time you've had this conversation with your mother on camera. You've made your point. I don't know what it is that you're looking from your mother. Last year when you told your mom that you didn't want to teach anymore and you were going to go and find your life's dream and be happy, your mama wasn't happy about it, but she was like, okay, do what you got to do. You had a conversation with her earlier this season about your candles. Your mama won't happy about it, but she was like, okay, do what you got to do. She had that conversation at least 2 times last season. Then earlier this season. At a certain point, you've made your point. Right. I don't know what more she wants from her mom because you got to flip it around and look at it from the other perspective. I hear what y'all are saying, but no, and I'm going to say good parent for the purposes of making my point. No good parent wants to see their children fail. And their methods may not always be the best methods. Their methods may not, in hindsight, they might hurt more than what the intention was. But I know it is part of African culture, but it's also a part of American culture that you go to school, you make good grades, and you go and do something with your life. And if your parents think that being a doctor or a lawyer is going to achieve that dream, yes, they push you in that direction. And maybe in certain cultures, they push a little bit harder. But I don't think it was done with any malice or any ill intent. And so at this point, if I'm Wendy's mama, I'm like, how many fucking times do I have to have this call? Now you want me to apologize for everything I did. You're like, well, mama, you never even apologized to us. Come on, Wendy, you damn near 40 years old. You want your mama to go back and apologize for what? What do you want her? You want her to apologize for doing what she thought was best to make you successful? Is that what you want to?
No.
Well, she is successful, but she still feels unfulfilled. Much like I said in my review, I said she went to school. She went to John Hopkins. She's on the show, and she still feels unfulfilled.
But her mother can't give
her that. Her mother might can't give her that, but sometimes, I mean, that's just anybody. I don't care how old you get. The child is going to be the child in you that still wants your mama in a certain type of way. And when it comes down to it, sometimes, yeah, you might have did the best that you could for me, but just because that's the best that you could have did for me don't mean that traumas that I suffered as a child need to be motherfucking silenced. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. Not saying that to you, but I'm saying towards.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm not taking. I don't think that her mother. I don't think it's. I feel, but I guess I feel like your point has been made. Like it's kind of like when you with your significant other, and you always want to argue about the way that they clean the kitchen. You want all the dishes put away. They think it's okay to put the dishes in the dish rack and let them air dry. At what point are we going to stop arguing about that? Like at a certain point, you're just going to do it your way and I'm going to do it my way, but the dishes are still getting clean. Like at the end of the day, yes, I get it. Wendy is looking, but I feel like what Wendy is looking for from her mother, she's not going to get.
I agree.
For every public conversation that she's had with her mother on camera, I'm sure there have been private ones. And I'm not saying that her mother is right, because I think her mother, I ain't always crazy about how her mother reacts to things and what her mother's attitude is about things. But I guess I just feel like, Wendy, at this point, you've made your point. Now, either go to therapy and work that shit out with a therapist or move forward, because your mother is clearly, I don't even think she's purposefully not giving you what you're looking for. I don't think she knows how to. Because in her mind, because like she said, I did apologize. Y'all were latchkey kids, and I felt so bad about leaving y'all at home. I would come home and I would say, I'm so sorry I missed this. I'm so sorry I did that. And Wendy was like, you never did that. You never did that, Mom. Oh, no, you didn't, Mom. Okay, well, now we're going to argue perception. My perception is my reality. If her mother truly in her heart believes I did those things, you ain't never going to change that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's all I'm saying. But I understand where y'all are coming from. I'm not even.
But hold on, and let me also piggyback off of that. I don't feel like that's necessarily true either, because not to get too personal, but I have some of those similar issues with my mom, from time to time, and there was a moment where I told her that she wasn't there for something, like, ever. And she was like, yes, I was. I used to always. And I guess she got it confused in her head, because my mom was a very active parent. Always at the school, always involved. Scotty could tell you, you know what I'm saying? But yet and still, I'm trying to figure out the best way to put it.
I understand. I think I understand what you're saying. I'm not gonna say I understand what you're saying. I think I understand what you're saying. And again, I get it. I'm not saying Wendy's wrong. I'm just saying, sometimes I think we want something from people that they don't have the capacity to give.
I guess
I think that her mother can give what it is she wants from her. That's all I'm saying.
I guess it's a certain type of situation where, and I think this can kind of put the bow on the top of it. When it comes down to certain traumas that you feel like that you have in your life, especially in regards to your parents, and that's something that even though I'm young, I told my mother that when it came down to her mother, sometimes you just have to be accepting of the fact that there's certain things in life that you want from somebody that you're not going to get. That could be an apology, that could be understanding. It's just some things you're never going to get that closure on. And when it comes down to Wendy and her mother, she's so sad. And I can even put Candace and her mother in the same basket with right. Wendy and hers.
Yeah.
At some point in time as an adult, you just gotta, not saying that we have to do that same toxic ass shit like, oh, well, that's just how she is. That ain't what I'm saying. At some point, you just have to accept the fact that people, whether it be friends, family, parents, whatever, sometimes people are just not going to give you what the fuck you need at the end. They really believe that they've done all that they could, and that's their perception of it. But it's always another perception of everything. And in your perception, they didn't do everything that was needed. Like, they wasn't there for you emotionally, but because they were there for you financially, they felt like they did all that they could because they gave you what you wanted financially. But when it came down to the emotional part,
that's where therapists need to come in at. And that's where I was saying earlier. I guess the difference between me and her is that me and my mom, we know how to communicate with each other. So when I was telling her that she wasn't there for these things, she was saying she was, I had to like look her in her eyes and be like, no, Mom, like this was a big deal for me. So this was something that I would have never forgotten, you know, if you were there or not. And she just sat there and thought about it. And she was like, I'm sorry, you know, XYZ. But you have to get to that point of communication. And then if a person has selective memory and selective hearing, that makes things a bit harder. Wendy's mom is stubborn. You could tell that point blank, period. But I do get what you're saying too. At some point, you got to be an adult and kick those traumas in the ass. I ain't saying suppress them, but you're going to have to deal with them however the best way you know how to deal with them, and not just through a glass of wine or a glass of damn champagne. Like some real soul searching, some real prayer, some real work, some real therapy, that type of thing as an adult. And if your mom don't want to be a part of that, then she don't have to be. It's not about her, really. You are a mother, a wife. You were too far gone in the game to let that dictate you.
Facts.
Oh, we done got into some deep discussion more than once.
I know.
We're gonna move on. It's only the last two things. This the second to the last thing. Ashley taking it to that hotel. What are y'all gonna talk about that or fast forward?
We could fast forward like I did in real life.
Honey. That was nasty.
No, nobody want to see that.
I fast forward right through that.
Me too.
Yeah, so nobody was. The only thing that was in that scene was about Michael waiting for his man to show up at the wedding.
The way Michael went up for Juan in that moment, even to the point where his wife had to tell him to calm the fuck down, you talking way too much. I was just like, there's no more evidence that we need. I know Sakina don't want to believe it, but I'm so sorry, Sakina. Because the way he started living for his man, that was all the proof I needed.
Not living for his man.
I needed to see to motherfucking night. I seen it last season when Juan said, just me and you down at that damn bachelor party. I seen it then. I was just trying to give the benefit of the doubt to Juan Dixon. Juan Dixon like dicks, honey, because what the fuck was that was doing?
You know what?
He was just giving away.
Trying to make Michael out to be the top in that relationship, and I'm sorry, I don't see it.
Listen,
Ooh.
I know that the look might give you something else, but I've been a top long enough to know that that's not that. What he is giving is butch queen realness. You got to remember, Robin is the man in all her relationships, even with Giselle. So, you know, it's not far-fetched.
You have to remember, you know, two masculine energies can't be in the same relationship
at all. That's why their marriage is falling apart.
Wait, what marriage?
Legs to the moon.
Dickless and Devil Dick. That's why their marriage fell apart. It was too masculine energy. And then that masculine energy met two more masculine energies with Cain and Abel. So you got nothing but men in the damn house.
Ain't no wrong with that.
Some
men like women that's a little bit more masculine. Men like that. They like that athletic, that deep husky voice. You know what I'm saying? They like women with, you know, like little muscles. You know.
Mm-hmm. I know some men that like that, and you know what men those are? Probably some that I've dated.
Oh,
Lord.
Again.
I just know that when I saw when I saw Ashley cut him off, Ashley knew that this was left. She was like, okay, that's enough. And you saw she even looked at the cameras like God, she knew.
Bitch,
she knew
and told too fucking much.
Okay, she even looked at the camera. That's why her ass put that blindfold and was like, I gotta switch this up. Okay, I gotta switch this up.
Girl,
oh my God.
Don't try to turn Michael into no piece of trade now. Not the way he was living for that. No, God, honey. It's too late.
I'm still stuck on the fact that Juan is a butch queen.
He is, because did y'all see the preview for next week? How he stormed off in that car?
I told y'all he was gonna be on the season finale. I ain't want to listen.
First of all, he switched so hard.
Okay.
Outside and get in that damn car to get away from her ass.
Poor Juanita.
And she looked like, Lord, man, let me go and get this shorty right quick. Like, that's how she walked out of there looking like, man, what the hell wrong with shorty?
She
didn't
even
bro?
have the
Terry, shut up.
Y'all know she did. That was the look she had on her face. She had the same look that every piece of trade that I done had that pissed me off and I stormed away walking and they ain't want me leaving. That was what Robin gave. I said, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. She went to the car and everything. Like, come on, man. Just get out the car, shorty. We can talk. Like, I'm calm down. And he drove.
He did exactly what the girls do.
Not shorty.
Truck and waited for her to come get him.
Oh, Jesus.
Waited for her to come get him.
Said, no, I don't want to hear.
And I can hear him talking about that shit. His voice got high pitched, honey. He let it out.
Oh my God. He said shorty.
And then you know what? That's also embarrassing for Robin. Like, your man don't show up so much that they felt like it was a treat to put him on the season finale, bitch. Like, they just seeing this nigga 16 episodes in. Wait, he was in the first two, I think.
He was.
Okay.
Yeah, when he was telling her to get her ass out the bed.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Just like a wife, you know they gotta wake the husband up. So you know he gotta do the chores on Saturday. You know, you get your ass up and clean these gutters out.
He said, just like a wife.
The fuck you got going on?
I don't fix the oldest. I done got the kids.
Okay.
It's time for you to get the fuck up, nigga.
Oh my God.
I done did all this damn laundry and cook breakfast that you ain't getting to eat and shit. With your ungrateful ass, and you want to sleep in and shit.
Oh my God.
Got my motherfucking lawn looking crazy.
Exactly. Why do I need to be friends with Chris? I have Juan.
What? Right.
This don't got shit to do with that.
Like he said, you might listen. He said you might not be taking black dick, but bitch, I am, and you was not request. No God, no new friend.
Oh my God!
And y'all saw
no
Shady and Bravo. Y'all know Bravo never missed a chance to flash back to Michael saying he was suck Juan's dick. Bravo knows
oh my God!
Fuck.
I remember that.
I really have turned into a full on believer, guys. Like
it's about time, child. You started smelling the Folgers, girl. I can't wait until Tacky and what you call it do the same.
Best part of waking up.
Okay.
I'm a tea drinker though. I don't fuck.
Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute, Sakina, you singing, so you opened up the door.
Come on, open up the door.
Hold on, I'm gonna give her time to get her vocal cords together because this last part.
And when you get your vocal cords together, give us the update.
Don't look at that as an opportunity for me to sing. I'm logging off.
Wait a minute. What's the update? Since we talking about Rob Dixon, what's the update on them hats? What's the update on them hats, girl?
Oh Lord!
You see, Wendy's candles sold out in like 2 days.
And she has a mini restock.
Yeah.
So y'all trying to get a candle, y'all might want to slide in.
I'm glad that Wendy got her motherfucking candles out. Now I love the Bron Don.
Hers come out November 1st.
But you was being shady when you rushed the motherfucking candles out after Wendy told you about her shit. Point blank.
Thank you. I've been saying that from the very beginning.
It's nothing wrong with a person doing the same thing that you doing at all, because the bitch could be, if you paint nails and I decide I want to paint nails, I'm not hating on you. But when Wendy told you that she was doing a candle line, you never mentioned shit about that. You never said, girl, I'm working on the candle line too. You hurried up and packaged some shit, and then once it was made and created and manufactured, then you wanted to be like, oh, I got some candles.
Nope.
And
I ain't saying shit either. Real killers moving silence. I ain't telling you shit.
Like lasagna.
Well, I mean, then don't play sister with me then.
Right. I'm on your side.
I mean, why? Why I need to tell you, listen.
Because it's just shady. Just the way that it came about, how it came about. Like it was just shady. And that
if
was
you
my
supposed to be such the big
that.
sister, you would have been trying to give some advice or something, because obviously my business wasn't right and you knew that I didn't really have a plan. That shit was noticeable. So if you want to be sister, we help each other come up. We don't look at each other as the enemy or as the motherfucking op. We put each other on or where we see fit. I'm not saying that Karen had to do anything financially or sit down and write out this bitch a business plan. But what I'm saying is like, oh yeah, I'm doing candles too, just anything on that type of level.
I mean, but they just got cool though, so they not.
I get what you're saying, but they were the only reason why Wendy even tried to be cool with Karen this year is because Giselle and Robin was acting funny.
Okay, and then also the like shady shit about it was Wendy has 1 wick, I have 3.
Thank you. I said that too.
Then I'm just like, okay.
Look, but she was asked in the confessionals about it, and also if y'all paid attention to how she been moving on this show, the last time Karen brought up a business venture, okay, you had Jizzy and Rob literally, when is it coming out? When is it like literally hounding her?
About that.
She don't tell nobody about it until it's about to come out. That's been what she has been doing.
That's what she's always done. You saw what she did with the wigs.
Exactly. So I hear what y'all saying, but that's how she's been rolling. So you want her to switch up the game for a woman that she just got cool with on the off season?
Well, let me say this.
I hear what y'all saying, but Karen was shady as hell.
I'm not going to have this Jesus moment with a person and then be underlining shady. I'm sorry.
Well, Karen said that Karen said she told her offline. Karen said she did tell Wendy, but if she told him offline.
Okay.
I hope so.
Well, okay.
Where the hell can you find Madame anyway? Because I don't see this shit.
They don't come out till November the 1st.
Who candles?
Karen.
You can't pre-order them, huh?
Oh.
I mean, you can pre-order them from Rob and ass and wait till you get them.
They don't even have them on her website on Karen Huger LLC.
I know. I looked it up last week and I couldn't find it either.
Oh no, Karen, get it together, girl.
But I must say, Wendy website cute as fuck.
Yeah, Eddie set it up.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie set all that up.
Did y'all peep that her daughter kept like eating the candle or licking the candle? I said, "What's going on?"
Yeah, I did.
Did you see her mama prayed over that? She said with the blood of Jesus because she was like, she's so eating this shit.
Yeah,
right. This the last thing. Tacky going to see the therapist. That's the last thing.
Child.
I feel like we already covered that, child.
Yeah.
We did. The therapist was handsome. The therapist was so handsome. That's all I was looking at. I was looking at him in that leisure suit. I said, "Oh Lord." Well, I wonder how many
can't even tell you what the therapist looked like because I really literally skipped.
That's what you was looking at.
Yeah, the therapist is cute. That's something. Listen,
while you was looking at him, while you was taking a look at the therapist, I was looking at the photographer from Wendy's photo shoot. I said,
"Oh, baby, he was fine."
Oh, no, I definitely was looking at that photographer.
He was fine. Ain't it funny how that man is also Nigerian and his parents pushed him to be a damn engineer, and look at what he's doing.
Exactly.
That goes to what Wendy was saying. That was my point about what Wendy was saying to her mom.
Anybody know his social media handles? I'm trying to see something.
I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. I don't even like this.
Let's not have this type of situation happen between us.
If you follow the hashtags from the episode, you probably can find him somewhere.
Well, listen,
all I'm gonna do is go on Wendy.
Yeah, go to Wendy website. Yeah.
I will say this though.
Not y'all trying to track him down.
I will say that I did like Giselle's top, even though it was a little Tamala Manish, even though it was a little it was still cute. It was still cute for her. And I didn't mind the pants. But then when she wore them damn pants, I said, Giselle, this is the shit that I be talking about. I can't even give you a compliment on your outfit because the Vans ruined it. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh God.
But I'm saying with the belt and the shoulder pads, you were still living for
it. Listen, that and the dress that Giselle had on last time when they all went out to eat or whatever the case may be. That was the only 2 times I've seen Giselle actually look decent all season.
We gonna have to fix your prescription, your glasses. I don't know what's going on.
Y'all are gonna sit here and act like that top won't cute that Giselle had on compared to all the extra bullshit that she would normally put on.
I wanna love you for life.
His page.
Listen, y'all know I don't see it for Tacky, but I ain't gonna do Tacky like that. I get it, but I ain't gonna do her like that. She actually looked kind of like something until they pant down to the shoes. Giselle, I ain't gonna do you like that.
You gotta get on up.
I'm gonna do you like that, honey. You a mess all day, every day.
Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, I found the photographer.
I did too.
I just follow him. Not his studio page. I found his personal page.
That's fine, honey. Cause I know how to actually get to him. That's straight up through a booking. I'm gonna get a photo shoot done.
You said you think the therapist is married. Y'all know.
He in my DMs right now. What's up?
Listen, y'all already know I'm not above sleeping with a bitch husband. So him being married ain't got nothing to do with it.
All right.
No, they said the therapist was married.
Okay, his wife is not my friend. All right, now if it was Sakina or really
Portia. Okay, Portia. Okay, Portia. Okay, Portia.
Wait.
Okay, Portia.
Wait. Did y'all see that damn trailer today?
I did.
Oh my God.
Not yet.
A mess.
A love and hip hop mess.
Let me tell y'all something. I said it's a plot and a motherfucking scheme because Dennis is all up and through that goddamn
Yes,
trailer.
Dennis is there.
Sure is. And his mama.
He on the trip? Yeah, like what is this? This is an arrangement. Him and Portia must be on a get-rich-quick scheme to take this man's money because why is he here, Ike? Make it make sense.
Well, you know, they was doing a blended family thing all quick, fast, and in a hurry.
There ain't no way you can do a quick, fast, blended family shit. When this nigga was just in a relationship and Portia and Dennis was trying to figure that shit out.
Right.
That's why Portia left that show so damn quick because she know she was gonna get her ass ready.
Well, Elena, why do I gotta keep my legs close to married men? Portia did it, and half of y'all ain't find a problem with it. So why, when I want to be,
but you was dragging her for not closing her legs to married men. So what you gonna turn around and do with her?
For the geese. I mean, they said I was wrong. So why can't I do the same thing she did? I mean, if it's right, why not do it? I ain't gotta look. He knew he was married before he met me. So he okay. So you didn't have that same energy for Portia because you called her Portia and all this other shit because she slept with somebody.
Well, that's because that bitch was smiling in that bitch face at her house.
Thank you, Reggie.
Her motherfucking grapes.
Right. That wife is not my friend. I ain't got no ties to that wife. Period. Like I said, if it was that much
she was, bitch. She was at my house, swimming in my pool, eating my grapes, drinking my wine, eating my cheese, bitch.
Smoking my hookah.
Like nah,
right?
Smoking my hookah.
That's different.
One of Wendy's candles is available. Somebody cash at me.
It's okay, but still $45.
But are we gonna review that show? I don't think I am. I'm not.
Bitch, I might watch it today.
I don't have the energy.
No damn Mike. I'm gonna watch that shit.
I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna review it. I don't think I'm gonna review it.
I don't have the energy
either. But we gonna see. Did y'all see how big in the title though they had Real Housewives of Atlanta? I said I thought she left the show. Why?
So people can watch it.
Like,
So people can watch it because you know when you have it on the DVR, it's probably not even gonna pop up as Portia's Family Matters. It's gonna pop up as the Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah, like they did Brett and Judy show. They
grown up hip hop. Oh, they
they do that so you can watch the show.
I mean, I give it a gander, but I ain't gonna review it either because I already know what my review is gonna be, child. So
I'm not gonna do
her own spinoff now.
Yeah.
Where you been at, Reggie?
Well, you know I don't feature her,
so me neither.
I don't be knowing what's going on when it come down to the child.
Child, they've been sending me that trailer all damn day.
Right,
all damn reaction video to it. I'm not doing no reaction video to this shit.
I'm not. I can't, y'all.
In my mentions and shit.
I ain't doing it.
Because it ain't gonna be nothing but a read down, and then people gonna be mad. Well, why y'all gonna be mad if you won't gonna say nothing nice?
And that's why I'm not gonna do no review on it. I ain't gonna do shit but drag her ass.
Oh look, y'all! I got a question. Y'all think the photographer gonna DM me tonight?
What? He might.
I can't deal.
He might. He might.
Let me get ready to go to bed because I ain't got time.
Well, y'all know what we about to go on ahead and end this thing anyway because we over it and it's almost 2 hours in. Really be finna start yawning soon. That's the universal sign. So that's the universal sign. It's no shade, sis, but that's the universal sign. I know how I go. I'm just saying. I'm looking out for you. I'm looking out for you. Shout out to it being 300. Shout out to it being 365 people up in here for rocking with us.
Yeah.
I really hope all of y'all liked. I really hope all of y'all subscribe to everybody's social medias. If y'all would like to let the people know what y'all got going on, you can start with your rails since he really ain't talk like that.
Okay, speak at.
Yeah, I'm calling you out. People been all up in the chat. Why your rail ain't talking? Why your rail ain't saying that? Getting on my nerves.
Well, it's nice to know that the T subs and the T squad, walk with a mug. So yeah, it is what it is. So fuck you. So to answer the question,
He's so big.
I will have a video for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Reunion Part 3 this Wednesday. I'll also be on ReallyBTV's channel Thursday doing a live recap with her. I just dropped my trending topics video early this morning. Y'all go watch that. And Real Housewives of Potomac. That's all I got. Oh, and fuck you, Terrence.
Oh.
Okay. What I got coming up is so my Potomac and my Love and Marriage Huntsville videos both came out today. I will no longer be reviewing no damn marriage boot camp. I'm over it. I've already dropped it. Not reviewing it no more. Tomorrow, I have an interview that will be dropping with the TTB network. It's coming out. I don't know what time, but it's going to be coming out tomorrow night. Me and Jamar have an interview with Chasing Dallas's castmate Trey Howard on Wednesday night at like 9:45 Eastern time. So tune in to that. And Friday, Boys Night Out, which features myself, Terrence, and Josiah, as well as Jamar and Maddie, will be returning Friday night. Gonna be our first show in about a month. So we are very excited about that. So shout out to Terrence and Josiah for doing it with me once again and all of that other stuff. So yes. Shout out to Ebby Reviews for turning that thing out yesterday.
Yes.
I was in the building.
Yes, that was a good time.
And I think that's pretty much all I got going on for this week. Sakina can go ahead and go next.
Hey y'all, it's me. I put out 3 videos today. So I did my Ready to Love and Marriage Huntsville, and Potomac. I'm trying to be like Scotty. Scotty be putting out 10 videos in one day. So I had to channel my inner Scotty and push them bitches out.
Oh my God.
But I still have Salt Lake City to do, which y'all don't care about anyway. But
I've been dropped it. I've been dropped it.
I don't know why I'm still here, but it's just in the game of consistency. But I will also be reviewing the series finale of Insecure. I did do last season. I just got into the game last season, but whatever. Check me out. That should be tomorrow. Yarel cut out the foolishness.
They look cute.
Oh, look at that top and bottom.
Incest. All right, that's what incest. That's brother incest.
Robin makes a great top.
Robin is a soft top.
Kiss and cut.
Go ahead, really be.
Ain't shit soft about her.
Well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to your mod Tracy in the chat. Thank you, Tracy. She's been dropping everybody's links all night. She has been on top of it.
Yes,
Thank
God.
you. So please make sure y'all are to everybody I see up here. We all have some great stuff going on our channels. My Insecure dropped today. Salt Lake City, which you're right. It is what it is, but that's up. And y'all know I do some of the scripted shows. So Queen Sugar be here out this week. Our Kind of People and Queens. So y'all come and check us out. And of course, on Thursday we will be doing our live recap with Yarel. And if Josiah is off work, he has been given the invitation to come and join us as well.
Oh, really be? I be trying, girl, but work be so crazy. Oh my God.
I get it.
What's up, you guys? Well, listen, I am so I want to go ahead and start off the new month like really good. So I have been working on maybe like 5 videos so I can post something every week. Every Wednesday I'll be posting videos. Like the next one I'll be working on like the Glee cast or like just like random type of videos like that. But in the meantime, expect collaborations from Scotty, Really B, Yarel, Giving You the Real Tea, and Sakina, and even you too, Reggie, one day. Expect collaborations with
that
them.
bitch will do it. Trust me.
Expect some dope collaborations.
Don't act like I don't be booked and
I'll
busy,
be back
bitch.
on it with the. I'll be back on it with the hot topics. So definitely stay tuned. Okay, I'm gonna be giving y'all a whole bunch of content nonstop November. I am just taking this week off to do production and editing so I can have a consistent schedule for November.
Right.
So
Yes, God.
Okay, consistency.
Come on, bitch. Let them know.
Well, y'all could just first of all, thank you for having me up here.
Cool.
Everybody can follow me at RheggiiArteestTV on YouTube or subscribe, rather. I do my music thing for those of you that don't know. I got some videos up. I be uploading some videos, so just check it out and fuck with your boy.
Well, have y'all? Well, since we're in this, let me just say this, y'all. I just realized, because I said this in my video last night, that we are pretty much coming towards the end of the second cycle of this panel, y'all, because the reunion and stuff is on the way. So it looks like we're gonna be going on hiatus in a little while. So we've been having a lot of fun this time. Like, we've been having a lot of fun this entire time. We've been having a lot of fun. So
what's the status on the clips video?
We do need to do a clips video. We do need to do one.
Don't y'all appoint me to edit them, child. Cause y'all love making me edit everything.
I would have had somebody else to do that, not you, but you know why I can't have that person to do it at this point.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, Terrence and Josiah know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. So, well, Really B does too, as a matter of fact. But Reggie does too. He just probably don't know it right now, but he knows as well.
I know, child.
But that's normally who would have edited. Now, as far as next week's panel, Sakina, you need to get it together, child.
I'll just be a little busy.
Listen, okay, I'll do this. We can sing together. I'm gonna sing the lyrics or whatever she's singing, child, and we can sing it together. Okay, so you can just follow. We can just do a little duet, something like that. I don't know.
Come on with it. I heard
as of right now, I don't know.
He was talking about Sakina getting in the rotation of hosting.
Oh, I thought you meant singing. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy.
Child, I may as well just say, child, just come back to my channel for the damn review for the damn panel on Monday, because child, Sakina be playing, child.
I'ma do it.
Whenever it rotates back around, let me know.
I just be a little busy, y'all. I'll definitely do want to host.
We got to get Sakina.
I'm gonna try to carve out some time tomorrow, or either between tomorrow or Wednesday, to try to get a little practice in.
Well, I'm gonna start using that Sakina carve out some time.
Listen, you're the second person today who said they was gonna use something I said. I think in one of my reviews I said something about entertaining somebody, and it was like, I never heard that. Anytime I talk to a dude, I'm gonna just say I'm gonna entertain them. Like, yeah.
Now wait a minute, where's she been?
Right.
Like entertain them.
But just know, when we come back for the next panel, your ass is gonna be hosting. You lucky we at the end.
I'm gonna do it. And Josiah, I want to let you know, just in case. I did book a flight to Houston today. So I'm gonna be in Houston in December. So
okay. We'll link up.
Yes.
How far is Houston? How far is Dallas from Houston? I don't know my geography like that.
A 4-hour drive.
Oh, okay.
4 hours?
You're from you from Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
You live
Who, me?
Sakina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Terrence, I got a question for you.
What's up?
So, who gets the showdown award for the night? I'm gonna just go ahead and say Scotty.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
gonna have to give it to Musty because, like, he was on one tonight, child. He cussed out Real, cussed out
I didn't cuss him
he cussed out Reggie.
He showed
Who
them.
else?
Just showing out at your house. No manners.
But you know, listen, he don't get off before we got to go on there. It's well deserved, cause child.
That is BS.
The people are saying it's Scotty.
Listen,
yeah, even people are saying it's you.
And I don't think you fell out on the floor tonight.
Yes, I did.
You did.
Oh damn, I missed it.
Legs up.
Legs was all in the air, honey.
Right, just like Rashida, legs to the moon. What came Michelle Shay? You were a grandmama. Talking about legs to the moon.
A grandmother talking about legs to the moon.
No, Terrence, somebody said this look quiet as you've been.
Well, that's because I need to go off because Scotty went off enough for the both of us, child. He went off enough for me and Reggie.
And let me just say this, and let me just say this too. Me and y'all been having this back and forth ass banter from the very beginning, from the moment we started this damn panel. We've been doing this from the very beginning. So this, and look at him being petty right now. This is what I'm saying. This been going on. So why every time we argue back and forth, y'all be thinking we serious?
Right.
We do this all the time. Y'all come for Josiah. Josiah come for y'all. He come for Terrence. Terrence come for y'all.
I don't come for anybody that you know.
Well, child, stay in my lane. Cause
me too. Me as well.
Yes, we were arguing, but we were joking. Dummy.
Y'all come with them deep reads, honey. I might fuck around and cry on live for real.
No.
Those were not deep reads.
No.
Well,
I am a soft, cuddly teddy bear. Okay. All right.
Okay. On that note, I'm gone. I'm going to bed.
Okay. We can end this now.
Now, because I don't even believe that shit now. Cut it out.
Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. And until next time, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, Jesus.
That was a good show. Y'all dumb.
It's still going.